Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. Let me straighten you guys up. Sorry, I had you a little crooked. It's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So I have, this might actually be, maybe for the first time in a while, a kind of short-winded video. Because I'm asking for advice. Because I don't have anybody to talk to that really cares around here. Everybody either wants to just say, oh, it looks nice either way, or doesn't have an opinion. I know you guys will give it to me straight. I know you will. So, and care that my stuff doesn't look stupid. So, I started a project last week, and just like a fun side project. And so, a little backstory with this. I told you guys I was really excited. I showed you the beginning of it. That I wanted a doily for my retro fan, because I'll move you again. I'm moving you guys all around. In this little room right here is my kind of like second bed where, sorry if I'm dinking you around, the said retro fan is currently right next to me because I'm super hot today. It was like 80 some degrees and my house is still super hot right now. It's like 78, and which I know a lot of you guys probably are like, that's not hot, Heather. But for me, it's hot. I'm a delicate flower, you guys. And I'm a wimp is what that translates to. And for heat, I'm a wimp. And so I had a fan on. Plus, I was upstairs in my upstairs yarn room and preparing, hopefully, fingers crossed, preparing a surprise for you guys. And it's like blistery hot up there. It's heat rises, and it's extra hot. So I came downstairs super hot, and had to cool out in front of in front of the fan. And it got me thinking about this project. Well, anyway, in that room is my extra bed, and I wanted my fan in there when I go in there, because I got my new TV from David in there for me and Maverick to snuggle in there and have my fan and watch TV, and I can crochet, or we can just lay down and cuddle, whatever we want to do, while he's sleeping upstairs, so we don't disturb him. Whatever, it's just our spare me and Maverick room time. And I have it living in this new bag that it's an Ella bag that I got from Cheryl, which thank you again, Cheryl. And I started using, which by the way, I'm using one of my Prim hooks, and I am digging these hooks. I started using my Sugar Wheel Cotton from Yarn Bee in the color Twirls Twilight. It's the one that has the sparkle in it. You can see the sparkle. And I am really loving it. Not just was, I am. Because I had seen a pattern. I wanted to change said pattern. So I kind of figured out on my own what to do with it to make it the way I wanted. And I was really loving it. And let me show you the beginning of it, because I had started to show you the beginning. So this is what I had started with, right? And it's not a certain pattern. It's just a ripple where it's it was a solid ripple, and then it was, skipping. So solid and not solid, right? And it's the rainbowy sparkle. So we were going down until we got to the purple down here, and it ended at purple for me to start a new cake, right? That's about where it ended. And I was very happy with it. I was very excited to start a new cake. Let me see if is this no, that's not my yarn band or my ball band. I have a little pile of ball bands, but I think I tucked it under some. So it's not right at the top. I wish I had been more prepared, because it's important to the story. I promise. And of course I have multiple Yarn Bee ones, because I was like, well, it'll be easy to find. It's a Yarn Bee one. No, it's not easy to find, apparently. Where the heck did I put it, you guys? Why was I not more prepared? I have like multiple soft and sleek chunkies of all things at the top of this pile over here. Soft and sleek low pill fiber, soft and sleek chunky. When did I even use soft and sleek chunky, you guys? Soft and sleek chunky again. That's, oh, I'm dumb. I bet I put it right here so that I would find it. Here's where we run into a problem. I've never really cared about die lots until I do. And this is, I bought this when I first started really buying yarn. So this has been around for a while, mind you, and I've had it for a while, mind you. Like not when I first started buying yarn ever, but it's been around long enough, okay? And this is in the die lot 209661. However, that's the fully used one. This one is in die lot 911164. So obviously, I'm assuming I picked it up at a different time. And here is where it begins. So at first I didn't care because I was like, it just looks like the purple here changed to a different color purple and then changed to a different color purple, which didn't have to match this one because that's okay, right? And then I got to this blue and I was like, well, it's so far away from this blue, it probably won't matter. But it matters. Look how much more vibrant this blue is compared to this one. It's a lot more vibrant blue. And then I got to looking at the rest of the cake, and I'm going to try my best to hold it up. This green is so much more vibrant than this green. This yellow is so much more vibrant than this yellow. So essentially what I'm going to have is this half is going to be so much more vibrant than this half. And I had this great idea because at the very end of this and the very beginning of this were these. And I wanted to save them because this was, like a chevron, because it was going to be a doily. I was going to make like tassels with this. And then actually at one point I decided it was going to be so long I wasn't even going to make it, like it was, I'm getting ahead of myself. From here to here was too short maybe to be a doily on my stand. Or it would just cover the top, just, right? It wouldn't hang down, which maybe that's okay. Do you guys think that's okay? Because maybe I'll rip this out, like the new cake out. Because what I was thinking was, if this had matched, what I was thinking was I'll put the second one in and it will be long enough for like a shot, like a wrap, right? And then this wasn't going to be tassels, but I was going to put my mind is blanking. Fringe. I was going to put fringe on each side of it. And I thought that would look pretty cool, right? Because I never really put fringe on anything. But I think even more so as a wrap, and even if I kept it as a doily, I will be super unhappy with how bright one end is compared to the other. Do you guys agree, right, that it's definitely visibly too, like even holding it here, the distance from here to here, you can tell, right, that it's too bright? Yeah. So what would you guys do? Would you just rip it back and use this as a doily? Because I mean, I think it would be a pretty stunning doily still. And I mean, I can just recake this up or ball it up or whatever and use this for something else. And I'm really leaning towards that. I think honestly, like, even making this video is kind of helping me, like talking out loud is kind of solving my problem for me. But if you have a different opinion, but yeah, like this purple is meant to be this, like this purple, and it's much more blue than this purple is. I don't know how well in my light you can see it, but it is much more blue. And this purple is meant to be this purple, and it is very different. Because right there is where I joined it, so you can tell the difference in those two purples. So yeah. Sorry, my computer popped up a check my warranty thing. No thanks. um, but otherwise, like I like it, and I've really been on this kick about finishing. Like I started this, and then almost immediately afterwards, have been on this kick about finishing all my stuff again. But this time, I mean it. So I want to finish it and I want to make a decision. I don't want to just stick it in a timeout. But what do you guys think? I know I keep holding it up, but I'm like trying to give you inspiration to answer my problems. Help me. Help me. Yeah. Like I think I answered myself, but what do you think? I kind of think after this I'm going to go fold it where it's just and I think I'm going to go lay it in there. Because I think this would make me happy too. I have started, I'll show you a sneak peek. I started the original pattern that inspired me to start, that made me want to just do like the regular chevron with the open spots. I ended up just go ahead and buying the pattern, the original pattern too, and starting it in a different yarn. And this is it. And I really do like this also. This is in Lion Brand Mandala string. So, I mean, I have options for another like table runner doily thing. This is using shell stitches to make the chevrons. But instead of doing all that, I had just been inspired to make, like I said, these are just regular double crochet chevrons and then spaces in them. But let me know what you guys think to solve my actual dilemma. All right, I talked long enough. This is very on the bounds of not being a short video, so help, guys. I've come to you with help before, and you've been awesome, and I require your help again. So, all right. Thank you so much. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.